Hello everyone, welcome to the third episode of Tech News with TechMaster. I know I haven't made one in about 2 months because they are very time-consuming videos to make, and I have not had hardly any time to make any videos about anything, mostly just small videos. Now I have about a month and a half to make videos due to school closures statewide because of Oh, wait, I can't say that on YouTube. That could lead to a community guideline strike. Instead, I'll show you some pictures that disguise what I said. Lots of videos will be made during this time, so stay tuned for that. Another note before we start reading tech news articles. You may have noticed that you only hear my voice and a picture of whatever I chose. I haven't decided yet, but will during editing. And that's because I'm reading this off of a Microsoft Word document on my laptop. If you've noticed in the previous 2 episodes of Tech News TechMaster, my eye contact is terrible because I'm looking down at my laptop reading the script. Also, I have no tripod yet, so a voiceover just works better for me. Now, for real, let's get into the third episode of Tech News with TechMaster. Today, we will be talking about WWDC 2020, the upcoming release of iOS 14, the closure of all Apple stores outside of China, rumored iPhone SE 2, iPhone 12, and more. In what shouldn't come as a tremendous shock to anyone, Apple has announced that this year's Worldwide Developers Conference will be a digital-only event with no physical gathering during the ongoing spread of the around the world. The online-only event will take place in June. We don't yet know the exact dates or just how the digital event will be structured, but Apple says WWDC will be packed with content for consumers, press, and developers alike. Millions of creative and innovative developers will be provided with early access to new software and will be able to engage with Apple engineers. Beyond WWDC, this week's Apple news was dominated by iOS 14 leaks, including new iMessage features exclusively shared by Mac rumors. For starters, Apple is testing a new Slack-like mention system that would allow users to tag other contacts with their name, like @Joe or @Jane. This would be particularly useful in busy group chat conversations, as it would be possible to enable their hide alerts setting and only receive push notifications when you are mentioned by someone directly. Other features in development include the ability to retract messages after sending them, typing indicators in group chats, and the option to mark the last message of a conversation as unread after opening it. Apple appears to be working on a new fitness app for the iPhone, iPad, Apple Watch, and Apple TV that is designed to let users download guided fitness-related videos that will walk them through various workouts. The app, which is codenamed Seymour in iOS 14, may be named Fit or Fitness when it is released. Apple appears to be aiming to release the app for iOS 14, watchOS 7, and tvOS 14, as it seems to be a standalone app that will be available alongside the existing Activity app. Apple, like many large companies, has been taking a number of precautions in relation to the pandemic, leading up to the announcement that it will close all of its retail stores worldwide outside of Greater China until March 27th. The company has also formally announced several other measures, including increased donations, flexible work arrangements with expanded leave policies, and more. Apple is rumored to be working on a smart keyboard for the iPad Pro that includes a trackpad, and we've now learned that iPadOS 14 will likely include expanded cursor capabilities and new gestures. Other leaks this week include Apple Watch, blood oxygen monitoring, an icon depicting over-ear headphones with AirPods branding, watch face sharing, a new AR app named Gobi, codenamed Gobi, a new Apple TV remote, and more. According to a source with a reasonable track record, Apple plans to announce new MacBook Air models next week. We don't have any other details from the source, but we are waiting for a number of other product releases from Apple, so we'll have to see if there's more in the works for the weeks ahead. This claim comes following a research note from analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, Apple indicating that Apple plans to release new MacBook Pro and MacBook Air models with scissor keyboards in the second quarter of 2020. Kuo also said Apple plans to launch MacBook models with its own custom processors in the fourth quarter of 2020 or the first quarter of 2021, followed by MacBook models with an all-new design in the second or third quarter of 2021. Apple's rumored March event has allegedly been canceled due to the outbreak, and in addition to WWDC, many other large events like Google I/O, Facebook F8, and GDC have also been canceled, postponed, or converted to digital only. Anyone miss the iPhone SE? Rumors have it that Apple will release the small iPhone, either iPhone SE 2 or iPhone 9, in late March to early April. The current smallest iPhone is iPhone 8, which is 2 years old at this point. I personally still use an iPhone SE in 2020. It is rumored to have a 4.7-inch display, Apple A13 chip, 3 GB of RAM, 64 GB of storage, space gray, red, and silver finishes, iPhone 8 design, Touch ID, and starting at $399. However, due to the launch date might either be delayed or released without a keynote, kinda like last year's iPod Touch 7th Gen. Now, iPhone 12 series rumored to have 5G, more cameras, a new design, and a better screen. It is rumored to come out in September like normal and cost $700 for the base model. And believe it or not, it is rumored to come with a smaller notch, or Face ID might even be dropped in favor of an in-display fingerprint scanner, eliminating the need for a notch. And for the first time since the iPhone 5, this phone is rumored to change the way we charge the phone, going from Lightning to USB-C. Thank you all for listening. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care, stay awesome, bye.